I'm just gonna wait for some people to get in here. Okay, hello! Hi, everyone! Okay, so we have some people in here now. Hello, it is 2021, and wow, I'm just blown away that it is already 2021, and 2020 is over with, which is crazy. As you can see, I'm back home in my home, and my house is a mess because I'm still moving in, and I still have boxes behind me full of stuff. But I just wanted to come on here today and do a live stream since I haven't really talked to any of you and I haven't done a video, like a recent video. So I thought a live stream would be best. And I just wanted us to all talk about our goals and resolutions for 2021 because I know 2020 was chaotic and just crazy, and we all went through a lot of stuff, and it was a very chaotic but year that we needed. I don't even know what I'm saying. It was a chaotic but crazy but amazing year that we all needed to grow and be stronger people. So if you want to leave a comment in the chat talking about what you want your goals to be this year, I would gladly love to see all of your goals that you have for 2021. And I'm just going to talk about my goals from 2020 because I want to reflect on what I've achieved during 2020. So I have a lot of notebooks here, a lot of paper and stuff everywhere, but I'm going to be showing y'all some of my goals from 2020. Let me find some for you. Okay, so I didn't really write down, like I've always written random stuff in random notebooks all the time, and I had ideas of what I wanted and everything, but I would never write down like specific goals that I wanted. But I remember back in January of 2020, I was saying that I'm going to start my channel in February, and I wanted to grow to at least 1,000 subscribers in 2020. But March came and I posted the bedroom makeover, and the 1,000 subscribers was achieved very, very quickly, and soon enough I was growing very, very quickly, and I didn't expect it at all. So in May, I wrote down on this piece of paper, I wrote that for the yearly goal, I wanted to get 100,000 subscribers. And sure enough, all of you beautiful people decided to subscribe to me, and here we are at 125,000. Actually, I think it's 126,000, and it blows my mind every single day that I have so many of you that are subscribed to me and watch what I put out for all of you. Another thing that I wrote down was that I wanted to start a merch line, which I did, and I sold merch for a little while. I had a few of you buy merch, which was really cool, and I wear my merch all the time. You've probably seen it in my videos when I wear it. And yeah, that's really all I wrote down for like my YouTube goals. I never really wrote down goals. I just never did. But this year, I decided to write down goals, and I wanted to make it kind of like a tradition to do a video kind of like this for one, for me to look back on, and two, for all of you to look back on if you ever want to go back and see what I was wanting to achieve and what I achieved. So I have a little list that I made for all of you to see. So this is the list I made. It's actually 3 pages long. of the goals that I'd like to do this year. A lot of them are just personal goals, and then other ones are like my YouTube goals and my career goals and so on. So the first big section is the personal development section. So this is all about mental, taking care of yourself, taking care of your brain, making time for yourself, and just making sure that you're grounded and that you're good in the mental area, because in this day and age, we don't focus enough on our mental health, which I think we should more often, and just take a step back to really think about our feelings and to really talk about our feelings to other people, because we tend to be very isolated right now with staying in our houses and not seeing a lot of friends and family and everything. I'm reading y'all's comments at the same time, so I get distracted. But the first thing I have on my list that I want to do is to spend more time with the Lord, because for a while I was putting off my faith and I was feeling down about my faith, but I've come back and I've started studying the Bible more and just reading and just putting in the effort to follow the Lord, because I am a Christian and I want to follow my good Lord, and just stop worrying about a lot of things and really just pray and give it to Him. So next, talking about worry, we're going to talk about stress and worry, because we all tend to stress out about things and worry about everything in the world. So I wrote down this Bible verse for stress and worry, and it's Matthew 6:34, and it says, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." I also wrote down to just think positive thoughts as much as possible, because the reason why we worry and stress about things is because we're thinking negative most of the time. And when you think negative about something, more negative thoughts are going to pop up, more worry is going to pop up, and it's just going to be a constant cycle. So if you think positive and mainly fill your brain with those positive thoughts, even if it's just neutral thoughts, just nothing negative, then that should help relieve that stress and worry, which I'm going to make myself try to do more often. And then moving into like the each day has enough trouble of its own. That's another thing I want to do, is be grounded and live in the present, because I tend to wish for the future, and when you do that, you tend to waste away the present, and you don't want to do that, because the present is a gift, and you want to enjoy the moments you have right now, because tomorrow you're going to miss it. In a year, you're going to miss these days, and you're just going to want to remember the little things. Like, I'm trying to think of an example, but I can't think of anything at this moment. I don't know. I can't think of anything. Just make sure you're living in the present and being grounded with everything around you and enjoying every moment now, because things could be completely different tomorrow and you'll miss what you had yesterday. So next on my list, I have that I want to create a schedule, because having a general schedule helps you be productive and it really sets you up for success. And I think spontaneity is fun. Like, I'm all about being spontaneous and going on random trips and just living life day by day, but having like a general schedule will keep you on your toes and remind you, oh, you need to do this, and it just helps you stay successful and productive. Next I have is to limit screen time and to read more. So instead of scrolling through like social media and wasting my time on social media, I'd rather pick up a book that I've always wanted to read because I have a million books everywhere all the time. Like, I have books right here next to me that I've been working on. I just think that reading is a lot more healthy for your brain and just helps you grow as a person rather than scrolling through social media, looking at stuff that you're not going to see ever again. And it really just wastes your time. So I wrote down that I want to try and read 2 books a month this year. Next, I wrote down that I want to keep a journal for my thoughts and achievements. I've always done this, but I have times where I will start a journal and then I don't continue it. So I want to stick to it and just start writing in my journal daily because I like being able to go back and read those journal writings to be able to remember like the past, and also to be able to look at like how much I grew from that time and how much stronger I've become. And I'll write down like little achievements that I did, and it's nice to look back on them and be like, wow, I was at that point at that time. So another one I wrote down was to take breaks, because taking breaks are very, very important for humans, because we are humans. We are not robots. And when you start to feel burnt out or just uninspired, you need to take a break. You can't keep going and expect good results from it because you're not going to have them. You just need a break, and it's okay to take a break. And I have to remind myself that, because I'm one of those people that likes to like work hard over and over and over and over and over, even though I'm exhausted, and then I don't understand why I'm so tired, or like why whatever I did is not doing as good as it should be, etc. So take breaks and give yourself time to recharge from things. Moving on, that was all of my personal development goals that I would like to do. Next is like the typical fitness type goals, and then I also wrote down like environment goals. So for fitness, I wrote down hydration, because you need to stay hydrated, like drink your water, people, okay? I'm so bad about this as well. Water is just hard for me to think, oh, I should drink that. It's funny because we need water, but most of us don't drink enough water when we that we need. So I wrote down that I want to drink between 50 to 70 ounces of water daily. We'll see if that goal happens. Next, I did food intake, and I said instead of eating fast food so often, take the time to make a proper grocery list, to practice cooking, meal prep, and just eating mindfully, because I am someone living alone, and cooking is just something that I don't do often. I love cooking, but I'm only one person. So when I buy groceries, usually when I want to make a meal, I tend to want to make a big meal, and then it's too much, and then I never eat it all, and I don't want to waste that food. So I want to take the time to meal prep and figure out how to make enough meals that could last me the whole week, or how to cook a meal that is for one person. So, and just eat healthier, because it's very important for our bodies. Next, I have fitness and just being active, because being active in general is just so good for your mental health, your physical health, and just building confidence, So I want to be more active weekly to be able to help my body physically and mentally. I also wrote down like a running goal. I love to run, so I want to try to run a half marathon this year. So I want to work on creating a path to success. I also wrote down to go outside more often because the outside world is beautiful and the sun is a natural medicine for so many things. So I want to go outside daily to get vitamin D intake because that is something very important that we all need. I wrote down that I want to plant a tree this year. I want to plant a tree because they help us with oxygen, and trees are just amazing things. Like, it's a living thing and it's giving us oxygen, so of course I want to plant a tree. Then I wrote down I want to clean daily because when you have a house, cleaning can get chaotic. And I have a lot of animals as well. So keeping a house clean with animals, big dogs especially that shed, it's really hard. So I want to make it a habit to do small chores daily so that I don't get stressed out and my house is cleaner on a daily basis rather than letting it pile up and get chaotic and then have to clean it all in one time and then be stressed out. So I want to make it a habit to clean daily. And then the last one is to remove clutter and organize. The typical getting rid of things that you don't need anymore, that aren't helping you, and to just organize your things and giving everything in your home a spot to go. Because usually when you have clutter, you have to move it around and clean it, and it just stresses you out. So I want to go through all of my items and figure all of that out. And lastly, on my list of goals, I have my career and my finances. This is one that people really love to hear about, especially from YouTubers. So for this year, my goals for my YouTube channel are to reach 200,000 subs. I know we can do it. We're already at 125,000, so I'm sure we can reach 200,000 by the end of this year. I actually want to grow my subscribers' engagement because I have thousands of subscribers, but it's not showing with my videos because I'm not getting as many views on my videos, but I'm going to be working on that. I want to better engage with y'all. I want you to better enjoy my videos, and I'm just going to be working on that. And I also wrote down better determine my niche. So I want to figure out exactly what my channel is about so that all of you will also enjoy the videos I post. And then another thing I wrote down was the views on each video. I want to get between 20 and 30,000. It'll take time and effort, but I'm worth putting in the time and effort because I really want that, and it's just a goal that I'd like to achieve. I also wrote down that I want to take courses to better my skills. So I want to take some classes that focus on videography skills so that I can better my camera techniques, my editing, my entrepreneurship, just ways to run my business, like that kind of stuff. I want to take those courses to be able to better myself as a person. And then I just talked about like money stuff. So I want to raise my yearly wage just because this is in May will be the first full year of me making money on YouTube. So I'm wanting to take that to the next level and raise my wage this coming year. And that's just a financial goal. And then I want to grow my savings so that I can have an emergency savings and just have money for the future if I need it. And I wrote down I want to better plan things. Like I want to work on planning out videos so that they can be better planned and they turn out better and y'all enjoy them more. And then the last thing I wrote was to film ahead of time because I procrastinate and I don't film ahead of time. And then, yeah, just procrastination is not fun. So make sure you don't procrastinate and actually get stuff done, unlike Hey Shay. So, okay, I'm finally looking at the chat. I'm sorry I didn't look at the chat this whole time. I was trying to focus so that I didn't get distracted because I just want to talk to y'all the whole time. So, hello, all of you beautiful people. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Happy birthday, Jace. If any of you have any goals that you want to share, I'd love to talk about them with you. So right now it's 4:50 p.m. in the afternoon. It's getting darker outside. I'm so sleepy today. It's actually very cloudy outside, and I think it's gonna rain soon, or storm. Hello everyone from Pakistan, Kurdistan, I hope I said that right, and India. Nancy, I'm sure that you can convince your dad for a MacBook. Just think positive. I think after this live stream, I'm going to put on pajamas and watch a movie because it's been a while since I've been able to sit down and watch a movie. So I want to relax and watch a movie. I am doing okay. I've just been resting. I start college again on Monday, so it's going to be crazy again very soon. So I'm trying to enjoy this quiet time and just taking time to recharge because I was in my hometown and it was very crazy and I was meeting a lot of people and talking to a lot of people, and I'm naturally introverted, so I tend to want to take a lot of time by myself to recharge. I do watch anime. I love anime. Jace's goal is to get a successful D&D campaign going. He's throwing shade at me because I'm in that campaign and I haven't made my character. I'm sorry. I haven't been able to think about that. Sana Youssef wants to read 100 books in this year. That is an amazing goal. Props to you. I want to read 100 books this year. I don't know if I could do that, but I'm sure it's completely possible and it takes a lot of effort. So just put in the work and I'm sure you can do it. I think it's Tatty. They want to find out what they're good at. The only advice I have for that is to just do a bunch of stuff that you kind of enjoy to do, and maybe you'll find something that you're good at and that you enjoy. Or if there's something you've been doing that you really enjoy, like, I don't know, cooking or reading or writing, any of that stuff. If you feel good at it or if it just makes you feel good and confident, then stick with it because that's what you need in life. I don't speak Arabic. But it is getting late now. I am going to go. Okay, so my favorite color, real quick. My favorite color is, I don't really know. Monochrome. White, black, gray, beige, those colors. I'm currently 19, but my birthday is coming up very, very soon, so be ready for a birthday video. But anyway, I love you all. I'm going to go now because it's getting dark in here and you can't really see me either. So, I will see you all in the next video. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload it, but I'm wanting to upload twice a week, so we'll see what happens with that. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. I hope all of you are having a beautiful day, night, evening, morning, wherever you may be, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.